Hi friends, today I'm going to show you my way of making Plarn, which is yarn made from plastic bags. I'm going to show you how I do that with a grocery bag. So what I do is I grab the handle here with my thumb and I find the bottom seam like this and I tug it, flip it over, same thing on the other side, flip it over. That gives you this seam here, all flattened out. I hold it at the seam and I just flatten it out. Okay, and then I fold it in half and I meet my seams, flatten it out, meet my seams, flatten it out, and I meet my seams one more time. So I'm using this cutting mat. On my cutting mat, they're all 1 inch apart here. So I have one bag, I can get about 4 yards of Plarn if I cut 1 inch pieces. So what I first want to do is I want to cut off the handles, which is about here. So just line it up with one of my inch marks and I cut that off. Let's save that so don't blow away. So each inch mark, I just go ahead and cut away. Now I make sure I don't have less than 1 inch, so I do kind of nudge it forward a little bit past that inch mark. Okay, so now I have them all sorted. These ones have writing on them. These ones over here do not have any writing on them. I like to keep them separate. That way when I'm working my projects, if I want something just pure, no writing on them, I have that to work with. And then the ones that do have writing, they all mash together. They all have this beige and green together. My working loops, I'll hold it in this hand, take one of my other loops, put it through that loop. Here I've made a new loop. Just gonna go ahead and grab the rest of that yarn, Plarn through it, pull tight. So I have that little knot. I like to put it a little bit so I can make it as small as possible without stretching anything. And I just do tug, tug, tug. And there we go, nothing stretched out, it's perfect. So one more time. Working yarn is the one we're always having this hand here. We have a loop. Now I'm only putting together the ones with the strips that have no writing on them. So I've made my loop. I'm gonna put this one into that loop and then grab it, pull it through. Help it along because I don't want to pull the bags. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one's a nice one. Now it's a nice small one. Ideally, that's what you really look for. Okay, now I'm going to do this one how it's not ideally meant to be done. You pull it, it's going to break or it's going to stretch. And then you don't have a consistent size anymore. And then as I go, I just go ahead and ball up the yarn. Wrap around till you have a circle. And then I wait until I have some more bags to add. So I'll take a rubber band. I just put a rubber band around this ball here. And I'll leave my loop here. So when I have some more strips, I can go ahead and start again. I like to keep the chit chat to minimal and put it all at the end of the video so you don't have to skip past it. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And if you love my tutorials, please subscribe.